Alright, I think it's going. So,
We're going to play yes and see where it goes.
alright, so do you want to start?
You can start.
Alright, so we went on a trip to Rome this summer and it was really fun because we went to all these like really old buildings and I could have sworn that I saw a ghost in there.
Yes, and we saw these cool like marble statues and everything. And when we were walking through this one place, Emily turns to me and says, "Did that one just move?"
Yes, and I remember that, you know, because like I just been walking and I've been reading like my pamphlet because like I'm so interested in history, and so like I just saw like out of the corner of my eye like one of the marble statues. I swore it moved. Like I can't exactly describe the movement, but I know it moved. There was definitely movement.
Yes. And then we lost interest and went back to the hotel.
Yes, and then back at the hotel, I still, after a while of thinking about it, I couldn't get over the fact, and you know, but maybe it wasn't a ghost, you know? Then I thought it was like, you know, maybe the museum was like doing a kind of hoax just to freak, you know, to bring in the tourists, you know? They're just like, they made up some story. The place was haunted to, you know, rake in all the paying people. So, you know, I told Lindsay, we got to go back to that place and to expose them for this tourist trap, because that's just not okay.
Yes, and we ended up going to France instead.
Because, you know, France is the biggest tourist trap out there, and while we were in France, we went to some of these, like, underground rat tunnels. You know, it's like they're really, you know, just like no one knows about them, and, you know, like, when we were underground, we saw things.
Yes, and then I chickened out and ran to Madagascar.
Yes, and in Madagascar, there were a bunch of talking animals. And they were all trying to get out of this, like, weird encampment. But, you know, they were all ready out, but, you know, in the process of freeing themselves, they lost. They got lost in the wilderness, and they were talking to us. They were trying to get us to help them.
Yes, and I learned how to speak zebra. And
she can continue on.
And the lemurs kidnapped me and made me their queen.
Yes, and then she tried, and you know, and she got, the power just went to her little head, to her little cute head, and you know, she ordered to have me roasted over a bonfire.
Yes, and you were very delicious, and then you were reincarnated as a snail.
Yes.
Duh.
Yes, and then I used my awesome-tastic snail powers to take over the entire world, and I made Lindsay the queen, my slave.
Bitch.
That's not how it goes. Bitch.
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 Bitch. Bitch. You know what? This is my servant. I can order to have her executed.
No.
Executed at once. Take her away. Take her away.
Cold. Cold. Cold.
Oh my God.
Bye.